Coming up, golden moments. You also inspired a lot of people along the way. Have you ever sat back and really thought about what you have contributed to this sport?
I think the impact that I made, I definitely see because I see all those little girls cheering for me, supporting me.
Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles is here to talk about the Paris Games and share her inspiring message. Then, what's on your mind?
What do the Olympic rings stand for?
We have the answers coming up. Also had most valuable pup. Meet Beacon, Team USA's therapy dog. Plus, bon appetit, from baguettes to croissants and French pastries. Some young volunteers are on hand for a taste test like no other.
It's a really good strawberry tart. This is like a 10 out of 10.
I prefer the strawberry tart because it was fresh. Because they're like fresh and like they make them very good.
The French pastries are very delicious. They look very nice and fancy and they taste as good as they look.
And Elmo in Paris. And what do you think of the food?
Chef's kiss. Look at these macaroons, they're delicious.
Macaroons, I know, I want
Can you
one.
believe the Cookie Monster has
Yeah,
some gotten these?
don't let Cookie Monster see what's going on over here.
Cookie, stay back there, okay? There's nothing over here.
We'll tag along on Elmo's Olympic adventure. Do you swim?
I want the doggy paddle.
Doggy paddle? Yeah, I'm kind of the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Elmo would like to do some synchronized swimming.
Like the two of us?
Yes,
So
maybe together.
synchronized swimming, we do all the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, ready? Here we go. Emma's gonna go this way. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Woo!
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome back to Nightly News Kids Edition. It is so great to be here. Bonjour again from Paris, France. We're so excited to be in this city. We are here in the center of town right now. Behind me, you can see the Arc de Triomphe. We'll have much more on the history behind the famous monument in just a few minutes. And Elmo is here. So tell me, what do you like about the Olympics?
Well, you know, it's really cool because the Olympics kind of bring everybody together from all over the world. And you know, there's lots of great people that I almost gotten to meet, lots of athletes. It's been really wonderful.
But first, we want to begin with the Paris Olympics and what's on your mind. It's a question from one of our young viewers about an iconic symbol of the Games, the Olympic rings.
What do the Olympic rings stand for?
That's a good question. First introduced in 1913, 5 rings interlaced, blue, yellow, black, green, and red, in the middle of a white background. The rings were adopted in 1914. But it would take several years before the Olympic rings would make their official debut in the 1920 Games in Belgium.
I'm from New York. I think the Yankees logo is pretty iconic. I'm sure everybody has their favorite, but I think the most iconic logo in all of sports is the Olympic logo. It's the 5 rings, and what it means is it's supposed to represent the 5 continents of the world, and the reason they're interlocked is because it's the people of the world coming together in sport and in peace.
The colors were chosen for a simple reason. At least one of them appeared on the flag of every nation at the time of the ring's creation. The Olympic rings have slightly evolved through the years and have become the must-have photo on everyone's bucket list, from athletes to visitors, and even me. Team USA has captured a whole lot of medals during these games, including American gymnast Simone Biles. She'll leave the Paris Olympics with 4 medals, 3 of them gold, and a confidence in herself no one can take away. You know, the last several years have been all about our expectations, what we thought you would do, what we thought the team would do. What were your expectations coming here?
My expectations, or at least the team's expectation, was to go out there and win gold for Team USA, and we did just that. And after that, my expectation was go to all around, see if you can place top 3, see what happens. And then after that, everything else was a cherry on top. So vault gold, floor silver, I'm not mad.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of my performances.
And you've been all about self-care.
Yes.
Did it work?
Yes, no, most definitely. I've been seeing my therapist a lot while I've been here in Paris, so I owe a lot to her.
Were there still moments of jitter coming here?
Yes, definitely. Before team final, I was a little bit nervous, but as soon as we finished vault, I think it was a breath of fresh air for everybody. We were all like, okay, we know Simone was most nervous for that. Let's get that out of the way. And then after that, it was a breeze. It was really just trying to have fun after.
You also inspired a lot of people along the way. Have you ever sat back and really thought about what you have contributed to this sport?
I think the impact that I've made, I definitely see because I see all those little girls cheering for me. But to fully understand the depth of it, I think it'll take one day whenever I retire and then I look back at the career and everything that I've done to evolve the sport.
I mean, we've seen celebrities in the stands. We've seen young gymnasts looking up at you. It's been quite a ride. I mean, and it's a lot of pressure on you, I would think. How have you dealt with it?
Yes, it's a lot of pressure, but pressure is privilege. So I'm just super excited to represent the United States every time I get the opportunity.
There have been so many moments. One that struck me was watching 3 black athletes together on the podium. When that was happening, did you recognize the significance of it?
Oh, absolutely. And I don't think we got to recognize it enough because the award ceremony happened so fast. They're trying to break down the set and move in the next event that's going to be there. But we all recognized it and we were really excited about it.
I don't mean to make you do my job, but if you had to write the headlines of these games, telling your story, what would it be?
I would say my success is defined by what I make it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I might use that.
Okay, go ahead.
Simone and all the medalists, congratulations. All right, well, covering the Olympic Games is a dream come true for many journalists, including me. It's my 11th Olympic Games, but I didn't have the clout one special friend of mine had to get some sought-after exclusives here in Paris.
Look who's here! It's Jordan and Sony! Blah, blah, blah.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
15, 16, 17, 18. That's the number of the day! Oh. So many medals, so little time. Wow!
Would you like to hold it?
Could Elmo really hold it?
Let's see.
Wow!
You psyched up and ready? Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Nom, 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 nom.
Elmo and his friends Cookie Monster and Abby got to meet so many Olympians who made history! We're balancing cookies on our heads.
Yeah, because we once saw Katie balance chocolate milk on her head. Whoa. So we thought we would do a whole interview with cookies balanced on our heads.
What has been your favorite moment at the Olympic Games so far, Katie?
Probably this.
Oh, really?
Really?
We got to see all the famous places in Paris. Très magnifique.
Oh gee. That's pointy.
Elmo got you all the Olympic tennis balls! Yahoo! Can you guess where Elmo is here? Wow! And Abby celebrated Girl Power! Woohoo! Try me!
Ready and go.
Cookie Monster met Elmo's friend Rowdy Gaines, who knows a lot about swimming.
Cookie Monster, take your mark.
Be ready.
Go.
Nom,
Cookie
nom,
Monster,
nom,
you want-
nom, nom,
Wait,
nom, nom, nom.
He's going down the
Done.
pony. That's a Cookie Monster.
That's a
world
cookie
record.
record. We did it.
Elmo is so inspired by all the athletes. Congratulations! You're amazing.
How's this footwork? Ha!
Amazing.
Ha! Me
Gorgeous.
like that. Me take that one.
Okay.
Here you go. We'll give you another one later.
Don't forget to have fun.
That's the most important part. Have fun. Okay, let's swim out. Breaking news from Paris, France. Elmo is having snack time with Mr. Lester Holt.
Elmo, it is great to see you in Paris. We're in Paris.
Yes, we're in Paris together for the Olympics.
What do you think of this incredible town?
Oh, it's wonderful. The people are so cool. And there's a lot of art here, too, which Elmo loves a lot. Elmo's going to go to the Louvre. Hashtag Elmo in Paris.
The Louvre.
The Louvre.
There's like paintings in there and things?
That's what Elmo hears.
Oh, have you seen the Eiffel Tower?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Isn't it? You can see it from everywhere in Paris.
Yeah, that's right. But Elmo's not been up on the Eiffel Tower yet, have you?
I have been up there. It's
Is it scary?
beautiful. It's a little, you know, if you get up near the edge, it's a little scary, but there's lots of good places that you can feel safe watching.
Oh, okay, Elmo wants to try it.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you like about the Olympics?
Well, you know, it's really cool because the Olympics kind of bring everybody together from all over the world. And you know, there's lots of great people that I almost gotten to meet, lots of athletes. It's been really wonderful. Elmo's so excited to be at the Olympics! Yeah, baby! Let's go swimming.
Do you swim?
Elmo can doggy paddle.
Doggy paddle? Yeah, I'm kind of the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Elmo would like to do some synchronized swimming.
Like the two of us?
Yes,
So
maybe together.
synchronized swimming, we do all the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, ready? Here we go. Elmo's gonna go this way. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Woo! And then we come
But
back.
you know what? Elmo wants to do synchronized swimming so he can wear those caps and the little nose clippy thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that's for, but that's part of the look.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to see while you're in Paris?
Oh, well, everything. Elmo wants to see everything. Elmo wants to see the sights, meeting lots of new people, go into that. Hey, hello! Car just went by. Hello!
Have you learned any French? Can you say any French words?
Oui.
Oui what?
Oui.
Oh, we like in yes.
Yeah, that's all Elmo knows. Elmo doesn't know anything else. No, Elmo knows merci.
Merci.
And Elmo knows, oui.
How do you say goodbye?
Oui.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
No, is it au revoir? It is au revoir.
Oui.
We could do this all day.
Yes.
So, when you got here, were you jet lagged? Some people have trouble when they fly across the ocean.
Elmo's still a little bit jet lagged. If Elmo's being honest, Mr. Holt, it's a little bit, but you know what? Elmo is pushing through.
You're pushing
through.
Because it's like a 6-hour time difference.
Yeah, so Elmo's just pushing through.
And what do you think of the food?
Chef's kiss. Look at these macaroons. They're delicious.
Macarons, I know. I want
Can you
one.
believe the Cookie Monster has
Yeah,
some kind of these?
don't let Cookie Monster see what's going on over here.
Cookie, stay back there, okay? There's nothing over here.
Another one, s'il vous plaît?
And are some of your other friends here from Sesame Street?
Yes, Cookie Monster's here. Abby Cadabby, Elmo's doggy Tango, and Felix the chicken.
Oh, so you guys all made the trip together?
Everybody's here together.
Yeah. And the weather's nice?
Oh, it's a beautiful day. It was a little hot when we got here. Just a little bit, a little bit sticky. But it's a beautiful day today.
So is there a sport at the Olympics that you think you could do?
Well, Emma would like to do badminton.
Badminton. So is that something we could do together?
Would you be interested?
I would love doing
Great.
that. Or have you done table tennis before? It's
But
like
there's
ping
that
pong?
ping pong, right?
Yeah, ping pong.
Yeah, Emma would love to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, we could take Paris by storm.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get out of here. Let's get ready and let's do it.
Have you learned anything here that you would want to share with kids?
Well, yeah, there's some kids out there who'd like to join the Olympics themselves one day.
Yeah.
And Elmo asked Jordan and Suni about that. If they wanted to do this since they were little. And they said that, yes, they wanted to do it. It was a dream come true for them. But it was a dream that came true with lots of hard work and determination.
Yeah.
So you can do it. Anything you want to do out there. Make your dreams happen and work hard.
Great advice. Elmo, it is great seeing you. I never in a million years thought I'd meet you in Paris, but I'm so glad we're here.
Yeah, who knew? You want to go to London next?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Taxi!
Elmo, that was great. Big thanks to you and all your friends on Sesame Street, and great to see you. Meantime, both the U.S. men's and women's gymnastics teams are bringing home medals, but who is the MVP? One hint, he walks around on all fours. We get details from our friend Matt Scott with the Olympic Zone.
Perhaps no member of Team USA is more important, more valuable, or more treasured than this 4-year-old golden retriever. His name is Beacon, and in the lead up to Paris, he's been USA Gymnastics MVP, most valuable pup, helping to keep gymnasts grounded while they perform feats of high-flying acrobatics. Beacon is a therapy dog trained to give cuddles that calm even Olympic-sized nerves. And let's just say, he's got the credentials. Beacon's official Team USA title, Goodest Boy. Beacon was there for Olympic trials in June, comforting athletes like Suni Lee, who posted to her Instagram, "Thank God for Beacon." Since then, he's become a social media sensation. Tracy Callahan Molnar is his main handler. I want to know what it's been like for you to see so much love for Beacon.
It's such a joy for me to see him happy and to see the joy that he gives other people.
Pet therapy is just one of the ways USA Gymnastics has worked to prioritize emotional wellness since the Tokyo Games, when Simone Biles, case of the Twisties, put a spotlight on athletes' mental health. And even though Beacon wasn't able to join the team in Paris, he's cheering the team on from home.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
We are sending our very best wishes to all of you. We, of course, wish we could be there in person and in dog. Beacon, what do you want to say to the team?
I heard Go Team USA in there.
I heard the same.
We love you, Beacon!
Matt, thanks so much. Great story, and Beacon, way to go. All right, time now for our picture of the week. It was a photo finish earlier this week as American Noah Lyles leaned into history and won the gold in a thrilling 100-meter event. Lyles beat Jamaica's Kisheen Thompson by 0.005 of a second. That's less than a blink of an eye. Lyles secured the United States' first gold medal in the men's 100 in 20 years with a personal best time of 9.79 seconds. How about a fun Olympic fact now? Did you know the youngest person to ever compete in the Summer Olympic Games was a 10-year-old boy from Greece, Dimitrios Londras, who competed in the men's team parallel bars in 1896. Those were the first modern-day Olympic Games. Meantime, the Olympic flame has reached new heights here in Paris for the first time in the history of the Games. The cauldron, as it's known, is taking flight. Did you know ballooning was once an Olympic sport back in the 1900 Olympic Games in Paris? Now to our Around the Globe series. Behind me, you can see the Arc de Triomphe, a giant archway in the heart of Paris and one of the most famous landmarks in the city and around the world.
In the heart of Paris, an enduring symbol of victory, the Arc de Triomphe, magnificent in all its glory. The massive archway is one of the most famous landmarks in Paris, sitting in the middle of a circular plaza, the meeting point for the city's 12 avenues.
It is a symbol of France internationally. Its history is very important.
Commissioned by Napoleon in the early 1800s as a monument to honor all those who fought and died for France during the French Revolution and other major battles.
Napoleon wanted to offer this monument to the great army, so nowadays it is dedicated to that period, but also to the memory and remembrance of all soldiers that fought for France.
It took 30 years to build, engraved archways, inscriptions, and sculptures, and at the base sits the tomb of the unknown soldier. Through the years, the Arc de Triomphe has become a centerpiece of everything symbolizing victory, including the Olympic Games. Viewing from the ground is one thing, but there is another vantage point.
I'm just astonished because it's just like, wow, you can see everything.
Visitors can climb 284 steps to the top terrace for a spectacular view of Paris.
It's cool because it's my first time ever here, and I actually get to be at the very top, and the Eiffel Tower is right over there. I see everything.
I'm really amazed at how good it looks up here. This is the symbol of independence.
Yeah.
It's amazing to come and be where the history actually happens. It just gives you such a better feel for it than reading in a book or just looking at a picture.
Standing atop history with an amazing story to tell.
Well, Paris is known for many things: its landmarks, history, museums, the fashion, and of course, the food. From chocolate to croissants, the French really know how to say bon appetit. We get details from our friend, Stephanie Goss.
So I think French food is a combination between memories and emotion. So we all remember when we were younger, the smell of the apple pie cooked by grandma on Sundays. and the beautiful smell of entering a bakery and smelling the bread and the croissant. So I think it's really about the five senses, but also especially about memories and tradition.
France has bragging rights to many popular culinary delights.
We have beautiful bakeries all around the city. We have beautiful pastries all around the city. I think everybody know our world-famous macaroon and the declination of all the flavor that you can have with it. I think pastries and dessert and bakeries is a big part of it. But beyond that also, there is great brasserie and bistros where you can really enjoy traditional French food. And it's not only about the food, it's also about the service. It's a lifestyle.
In Paris, you don't have to walk too far to find something delicious.
The food is really great. My favorite crepe in France is Paris is the croissants, which is egg, cheese, and ham.
I actually eat better in France than in Texas.
French bakeries are filled with a whole lot of bread and so much more. Forget bagels. Here, they have baguettes.
Une baguette, c'est de la farine.
A baguette is a mix of flour, water, salt, and a bit of yeast.
Eric has been a French baker for over 40 years.
Voilà, et c'est tout simple. Donc on brasse.
We work the flour and water for a certain time and let it rest for at least 24 hours. Otherwise, the baguette won't be good.
He says after they make the dough, they let it rest before baking it the next day.
La pâte, il faut qu'elle fermente, il faut qu'elle reste.
Those 24 hours are necessary for fermentation, so the baguette will be good.
Another super popular baked good the French invented, a classic, the croissant, or as they say here, the croissant.
Un croissant, c'est le même.
A croissant is made with a process similar to the baguette. Flour, water, sugar, butter, yeast, and salt in the right quantities.
Then they stretch out and flatten the dough before cutting a triangle.
On fait une abaisse de pâte.
Then we roll the triangle onto itself, and that is what gives the croissant its characteristic shape.
And in France, they add chocolate, and it's called
pain au chocolat.
And if you've got a sweet tooth, look no further than French pastries.
I like to make the original and sometimes very classical pastries in my own shop. I like to mix the traditional techniques and the original tasting for all people.
Well, we had the chance to see just how some French pastries are assembled at one of the on-location hospitality spots for Paris 2024. On hand to help and, of course, taste test some eager young volunteers.
And today with the kids, we're gonna make chocolate religieuse, so very classical pastry in France, and strawberry tart because that's the season of the beautiful strawberries, and also very classical that all people like. That's vanilla and praline millefeuille. So we're gonna start by the strawberry tart, okay?
Okay.
So that's a strawberry jam, just on the top like this. So we cut strawberries like that. We can start here to make a ring, and here we can add on the top some fresh small basil. And look what I add on the top. That's a strawberry juice. So you want to taste?
3, 2, 1. It's a really good strawberry tart. This is like a 10 out of 10.
Hey, boo! Yeah, that's great.
Satisfying.
Wow, it's beautiful. You want to taste now? So you enjoyed everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you to you.
It was delicious. I prefer the strawberry tart because it was fresh, and in the morning it's nice to have something fresh.
I really like the strawberry one. It was really fresh. I like strawberries.
I like French ones because they're like fresh and like they make them very good.
I liked the chocolate one. It was really like chocolatey, and I like chocolate, so matched. The French pastries are very delicious. They look very nice and fancy, and they taste as good as they look.
C'était délicieux.
Stephanie, thanks. I love French pastries. But we should note another popular item, French fries. Guess what? Not French. The origins of French fries have been traced to Belgium, but they are still delicious here and everywhere. Well, that's going to do it for us from Paris. Parents, just a reminder, if your child has a question about any topic in the news, email a video to us at nightlynewskids@nbcuni.com. We'll try to answer them in an upcoming episode. You can also follow us on Instagram @NightlyKids. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, take care of yourself and each other. Au revoir.